Chapter 871. Alex drove around town aimlessly. When he got a call from Trump saying that Nat Arya was going to their house soon, he drove home. Emma received her father's call too with the same message, and she headed home despite her reluctance. Mia insisted to stay out of dinner at home tonight when she learned that there were visitors coming. Emma wanted her company to avoid awkward silence, but she felt awkward enough already, so she rejected her offer by saying she had to work overtime and had dinner by herself. Emma was in no place to force Mia though. She warned Trump beforehand instead, "Dad, when your friend comes over, please don't try to talk about me. I'm not in the mood to chit-chat today." Trump knew that he could not push her too much since she was willing to come home and have dinner with Nat Arya for his sake, so he said to Alex, "My dear son-in-law, at dinner later. I need you to lighten the mood, okay?" "All right," Alex nodded hesitantly. At this moment, the doorbell rang. Trump rushed to the intercom system and shrieked excitedly, "They're here." "I'll go get the door." He barged out the main door and went through the yard to open the gate. Emma sighed at her father's unusual vibe and asked, "Hey, do you think there is something going on between Dad and that Aunt Nat Arya?" Alex chuckled. "They haven't met each other for more than 2 decades, what else can there be?" "Stop overthinking it." Emma frowned, her tone serious, but Dad seems to be unusually happy and excited. Alex tried to comfort her by saying, "Well, they had a history, you know that, don't you?" Emma quickly interjected, "But Dad has already married Mom, and they are not divorced. He should be loyal to his marriage vow and be a responsible husband." Alex chuckled and said, "Why do you sound like your dad really has an affair already?" "Please, he just saw his first love after 2 decades, it's not as serious as you think." Emma sighed helplessly. "I'm not saying that there's something between them now, I'm just worried." Meanwhile, Nat Arya was standing outside the villa, marveling at the most prestigious villa in Oris Hill. She had been away from the country for a long time, so she wasn't familiar with the domestic real estate and their market value, nor did she understand what Beacon Top meant in Japan, hence. She hadn't given much thought when Trump told her their address, Beacon Top Villa 07. But after she came to the Beacon Top Residential Park, she realized how extravagant and majestic the houses here. The discovery of Trump living in such a luxurious villa made her quite surprised and befuddled. This was because when she asked their college mates about Trump's recent situation over the years, the feedback was that he was not doing very well, which made her a little confused. While waiting for Trump outside the gate, Viley checked the selling price of the Beacon Top villas on his phone and said, "Mom, it says here that the houses here are selling at about 80 to 100 million, and, check this out, the Type A villas like this one are the largest in size. They are selling at over 100 million.